in an old house in Paris that was covered with vines.
Bravo, Genevieve. Allons-y.
Lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30. In 2 straight lines, in rain or shine. The smallest one was Madeline. One day, Miss Clavel cried with delight when she found a letter in gold and white, inviting them all to the opera that night.
Little girls, this is from Lord Cuckoo-Face. He thinks you will learn a lot at the opera, but most of all, you will have fun.
Hooray! Hooray! We are going to the opera! Miss Clavel, what is the opera?
Madeline, the opera tells a story with beautiful music and singing, and everybody dresses up.
Hooray!
I will wear my party dress. And I will wear my new shoes.
And I will wear a ribbon in my hair.
And so that night they all got dressed, each of them eager to look her best. Before long, it was time to leave for all the girls.
Do not worry. I have not forgotten you.
And Genevieve.
But what is this? A dog cannot go to the opera, not even Genevieve.
S'il vous plaît, Miss Clavel, please. She will be so lonely without us. Besides, Genevieve loves beautiful singing. She is a singer herself.
Very well. Come along then, Genevieve.
They took a lovely taxi ride. Then all got out and walked inside.
I'm sorry, but the dog will have to remain outside.
But this dog has perfect behavior.
That is true.
She is perfect.
She will not misbehave.
We cannot have any barking during the opera.
Do not worry. I can assure you that Genevieve will not bark.
And she had better not whine.
Monsieur, if you let Genevieve in, I personally guarantee that she will not make a peep.
Very well. But if there is the tiniest little dog noise, she will be thrown out in an instant.
Merci, monsieur.
Miss Clavel then called them to attention. There were some things she had to mention. She said, "Be quiet as a mouse."
Shh. Only singers should be heard in an opera house.
We will be very quiet, Miss Clavel. We promise.
Arf!
At that, the opera house went dark. The girls did not speak, and their dog did not bark. While they sat there in a row,
Mi vogliono, donne e ragazze, vecchie fanciulle, qua la parrucca, presso la barba, qua la sanguigna, presso il biglietto, tutti mi
the
chiedono.
baritone
mi vogliono,
almost stole the show,
mi vogliono, qua la parrucca, presso la barba, presso il biglietto.
loudly singing.
Figaro, 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 Figaro. A me, che furia è me, che bolla, uno alla volta, per carità.
Everyone looked, but none could believe that singing along was Genevieve. And right away they were asked to leave.
I have never been so embarrassed in my whole life.
Moi aussi.
Me too.
I agree, little girls. Genevieve was a very naughty dog.
Miss Clavel said,
Genevieve, you did not behave right, so you must sleep outside tonight.
Miss Clavel.
then she walked in the house and turned out the light. But before long, an impresario who heard her singing Figaro said,
I will help you. Come, let's go. The little girls do not want you anymore. Look how they have made you sleep outside.
The next morning, Madeline looked around,
Genevieve, time for breakfast. Where are you?
but Genevieve could not be found.
Here, Genevieve. Come on, Genevieve. We are sorry we made you sleep outside.
With the help of their friend Pepito, they started searching high
Genevieve, où es-tu?
Genevieve, ¿dónde está?
and low,
Genevieve, where are you?
and everywhere they thought she'd go.
We will never find Genevieve.
Then Madeline had an idea up her sleeve.
I have a formidable idea.
They would put up signs about Genevieve.
Yes,
Madeline, this is very good.
They were tired from their efforts and about to give up.
S'il te plaît, Pepito, help me put up just one more. Oh la la!
When at last they found their favorite pup.
It says, Incroyable Opera Singing Dog, on stage tonight. It must be Genevieve! Mais oui, who else could it be? Regardez, Miss Clavel, it is Genevieve.
So it is, ma petite.
Genevieve was a singer in a cabaret. We must bring her home, said the girls, right away.
Thank heaven for little girls. Follow me.
But monsieur, we are here for our dog, Genevieve.
Oh, Genevieve will be out soon. Ah, that is my cue. Mesdames et messieurs, I am happy to present the ballet dancing swans, Gigi and Louise.
Madeline could not wait an instant more. So she slipped away. To Genevieve's door.
Excusez-moi, I have come to get my dog, Genevieve.
The impresario said,
The dog is yours? That may be true, but she will not go home with you.
But of course she will. I love her, and she loves me.
Despite what you say, she will not go.
Madeline did not believe what the impresario said about Genevieve. So they all went backstage, and before they walked far, they came to a door with a shiny star.
Look! This must be Genevieve's dressing room.
Well, what are you waiting for? Let us go in.
Ooh la la! Aïe aïe aïe!
Genevieve, oh Genevieve, he said you would not come home with us.
Now we know why.
Goodbye, Genevieve. We will never forget you.
Though all were sad, they felt it wrong to leave till they heard Genevieve's song.
Oh, and now, mesdames et messieurs, the star of our show, Genevieve! Hey, fantastic! The incroyable Miss Genevieve!
At night, I dream of you, brushing my long hair. It is cold in here. Life is not sweet. I am a lonely dog, a dog forgotten. I am just a shadow in the street. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. I am so sad now, so far away from that old house which I once called home. I hear your voice at night. It's sweet as ever. I wish you could give me just one more bone. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. I wish you could give me Just one more bone. One more bone, ma chérie.
Genevieve gave a remarkable show, but the girls were still sad when it was time to go.
Come, little girls, it is late. We must go on.
Quick over here!
Photo, s'il vous plaît. Non, non,
Take a
non.
picture.
Moi, mais...
Autograph! I want your autograph!
Genevieve, s'il vous plaît.
Sign here!
Autograph,
this is
please.
for my little
Oh, no,
girl.
me,
Make it
please.
to me. Make it to me.
Bye, Genevieve. We love you, Genevieve.
I know you are all very sad, little girls, but anytime you want to see Genevieve, you can come here.
They all started home at 9:15. When Miss Clavel said,
Where is Madeline?
Madeline, there was no denying, was standing by a window, spying.
Make it to me. Make it to
Photo,
Marie.
And there she saw poor Genevieve crying.
Madeline? Allons-y, we must go home now.
I cannot go yet, Miss Clavel.
And why not?
Because I want to play a game of catch. Catch, Pepito.
Huh?
Throw the ball to me.
No, me!
But Madeline, being clever and versatile, had a plan.
Pepito, throw it here.
And in a while, she was able to make dear Genevieve smile.
Merci.
Good catch, Genevieve!
Then Miss Clavel said,
It is time to leave.
and they said goodnight to Genevieve.
Good night, Genevieve. We will miss you.
As they walked into the night, the girls were not a happy sight. Without their dog, nothing was right.
Do not cry, little girls. Genevieve has had a good life, the life of a star.
But she was our star, and I love her so much.
Wow, we love Genevieve! We will always love you!
Suddenly, Genevieve could see that she was loved so totally that home was the only place to be.
Genevieve, you're back.
Oh, Genevieve, we
love you.
As they headed for home, Madeline cried,
Oh,
Madeline?
there was one thing she needed before they could go.
you will always be our star, Genevieve.
Good night, little girls. And little Genevieve.
Good night, Miss Clavel. Good night, Genevieve.
Genevieve's star glimmered on her door. And that's all there is. There isn't any more. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30. In 2 straight lines. In rain or shine. The smallest one was Madeline.
Bonjour, bonjour.
On a warm and sunny day, Miss Clavel took the girls out to play. They'd run in the park with all their might, then watch while the others flew a kite.
Look out, Madeline! Look out! It is caught! Do not worry, Nicole. I will get it. Who is there?
Who is there? Who is there?
Ah! I asked you first.
I asked you first. Where am I? Where am I?
Can you not see? You are in a tree.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
I think you did not watch your step.
Madeline saw that the bird could not fly, so she called Miss Clavel to come and see why.
Something has happened to his wing. Poor thing.
Poor thing. Poor thing.
What is an injured parrot doing all alone in the park, Miss Clavel?
She asked the bird,
Where is your master?
but all he did was talk much faster.
Rock, zut alors. Where am I? Rock. Excusez-moi, mon ami. Who are you? Rock, who are you? Oh, where am I?
He must be lost.
Oui, the poor thing is lost.
Can we take him home, Miss Clavel? He must be very hungry.
And he's not at all well.
So they headed for home at urgent speed, with Madeline and the parrot in the lead. They fed him some food and then tended his wing with a red and white kerchief that they used as a sling.
Merci beaucoup. Il n'y a pas de quoi. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, you're welcome.
He is a very polite parrot, Miss Clavel.
Can he be our parrot? He likes us.
And we like him. Please let us keep him, please.
Please be ours, Miss Clavel.
I know how you feel, my dears, but it is not for me to decide.
Miss Clavel was correct. It was not her place. For a matter like this, she must call Lord Cuckoo-Face.
A parrot? They wish to keep a parrot? I will be there immediately.
As head trustee of the boarding school, he had a list of every rule. He scanned the pages and read every word.
I find nothing that says you can keep a big bird.
But there is nothing in the book that says you cannot keep a big bird.
True. It does not say that either.
Then let us keep him, Lord Cuckoo-Face. Please.
We, Lord Cuckoo-Face, please.
Pardonnez-moi. S'il vous plaît. Merci beaucoup. Excuse me, please.
He is a wonderful parrot. Once you get to know him, you will love him. Just like we do. He is magnifique. Monsieur Parrot, say hello to Lord Cuckoo-Face.
Bonjour, Cuckoo Bird.
His name is Lord Cuckoo-Face.
Bonjour, Lord Cuckoo Clock. Watch your step.
Cuckoo face, cuckoo face.
Bonjour, Lord Cuckoo Man. Whoa, watch your step, watch your step.
We will never get to keep him now.
Never.
But then Lord Cuckoo Face paced the floor and checked his rule book 3 times more.
I have decided I can let you keep this parrot
We can? Always!
on one condition.
Condition?
If he has had all his proper shots. Did you buy him at a reliable pet shop?
I found him in the park.
Found him? Then he must be returned to his rightful owner. First thing in the morning, I will put an ad in the newspaper.
Then the chairman of the board put on his chapeau. He bid them bonjour, and off he did go.
Bonjour, Lord Cuckoo Nose. Watch your step.
I do not care what Lord Cuckoo Face says. Monsieur Parrot should stay with us.
We. Lord Cuckoo Face is just mad at him because Monsieur Parrot did not get his name right.
Lord Cuckoo Bird. Lord Cuckoo Clock. Lord Cuckoo Man. Lord Cuckoo Breath.
Do not worry, Monsieur Parrot. We will find a way to keep you.
That night, as they slept in their beds up the stairs, they dreamed that the parrot would always be theirs. But right after midnight, Madeline woke with surprise. She thought she heard the sound of cries.
Do not cry, Monsieur Parrot. We will make sure you never leave us.
Oh, c'est moi. C'est moi.
Your home?
My home. My home.
Do you not wish to live here?
C'est moi. C'est moi.
You want to go to your home, is that right?
Oui, s'il vous plaît. Merci beaucoup. Yes, please. Thank you very much.
What is going on, Madeline? Lord Cuckoo Face was right. We cannot keep Monsieur Parrot.
We cannot.
No, he needs his own home too much. And we must find it.
For 3 long, long days, with the girls by his side, poor Monsieur Parrot just squawked and cried.
C'est moi, my home. C'est moi, my home.
And even Lord Cuckoo Face acted quite weary when he came in the evening with news oh so dreary.
I cannot believe it. I bought the biggest ad in the lost and found section. Not one reply did I get.
Not one?
No one in Paris has lost a parrot.
Then what are we going to do, Lord Cuckoo Face?
Yes, what are we going to do?
Monsieur Parrot will not eat.
And Monsieur Parrot will not stop being sad. This is
What can we do?
I do not know, little girls. I do not know.
While Cuckoo Face paced and the girls all looked frightened, Madeline smiled and then suddenly brightened.
I know. We can ask him where he lives.
That's an idea.
Monsieur Parrot, where is your home?
C'est moi, my home. C'est moi, my home.
Oui, tell us where you live.
Étoile, Concorde, Châtelet, Hôtel de Ville, Bastille.
I do not understand.
Nor I. How could Monsieur Parrot live on all those streets?
My home. Étoile, Concorde, Châtelet, Hôtel de Ville, Bastille.
Lord Cuckoo Face wore a look of despair. He threw up his hands and slumped in a chair.
It sounds like this bird has a home everywhere.
No, I I do not think so.
Nor I, Madeline. It is possible that one of those streets might be Monsieur Parrot's home.
But which one?
We will just have to start at the very first one and find out.
And so the very next morning, in their usual style, they set off to locate the bird's domicile.
Chez moi, et toi, Concord, Châtelet, Hôtel de Ville, Bastille, my home.
Look, everyone! Over there, in the window!
When they arrived at the first address, the girls were filled with happiness.
It looks just like Monsieur Parrot. That must be Monsieur Parrot's brother.
Oui, they look very much alike.
My home, et toi, Concord, Châtelet, Hôtel de Ville, Bastille.
Dismayed that their first try had missed, they went to the next street on the list. At the Place de la Concorde, there were dozens of birds, but they were just pigeons who spoke not in words.
Monsieur Parrot could not live here. And why not? He would have no bird friends to talk to.
Bonjour. Hello there. What's your name? C'est moi. C'est moi.
They searched to the east. They searched to the west. They found not a place where a parrot would nest. On the way to Châtelet, they found a pet fair.
Could it be Monsieur Parrot lives over there? Pardonnez-moi, monsieur. Do you know this parrot?
If you bought him from me and he got sick, it is not my fault. You cannot have your money back.
We did not buy him. He is lost, and we are trying to find his home.
Lost? Of course! He is my parrot, and he will bring a fine price when he is feeling better.
Help! Help!
Madeline did not think it funny that the man would sell her friend for money. After they searched on every street, they trudged home slowly in sad defeat.
Chez moi, my home. Chez moi, my home.
What are we going to do, Miss Clavel?
Monsieur Parrot is looking worse and worse.
With Monsieur Parrot his weakest yet, Miss Clavel rushed to call the vet.
This is most serious.
Is it his broken wing, Monsieur Doctor?
No, Madeline. His wing is mending nicely. It is his broken heart.
S'il vous plaît, chez moi.
If this parrot is ever to get well, you must find his home very quickly.
There was only one cure for the parrot's plight, the vet said on that worrisome night.
We must find his home so he will be all right. But Madeline, we have looked every place Monsieur Parrot said.
Oui, Étoile, Concorde, Châtelet.
Hôtel de Ville, Bastille.
Basti! Basti! Watch your step, Rock! Watch your step!
Wait! That is it! Basti, watch your step!
Bastille? Monsieur Parrot lives at Bastille?
No. Those streets he named are all places where the metro stops.
You are right, Madeline. They are all near metro train stations.
He lives in a train station?
No, he cannot live in all of them.
But maybe he rides on the train that goes to all of them. How could that be? I do not know, Nicole, but we must find out. Miss Clavel, may we take Monsieur Parrot to the main station and find out what this means?
Mais oui, ma petite, of course.
And so with no more hesitation, they hurried in to the metro station and found a puzzling situation.
The metro is delayed? But why?
Oui, one of our conductors is too sad to do his job.
Across the room, a man was crying. His tearful sobs were multiplying.
What has happened to the conductor, madame?
He has lost his best friend.
I know someone else who is crying like that.
We
know someone else who is crying like that. Monsieur Conductor, is this your friend?
Rocco! Rocco! Mon ami! My friend!
Chez moi! Chez moi! My home! My home! Merci beaucoup! Thank you very much!
This is magnifique, mademoiselle. Merci beaucoup. I have missed him so much.
And he missed you, Monsieur Conductor.
My job is a lonely one, and he is such good company. What is your name, little girl?
Madeline.
Mademoiselle Madeline, let me show you how grateful I am for what you have done. Let them all aboard. They are my guests. We are all going for a ride. Watch your step, s'il vous plaît.
Watch your step, Rock! Watch your step! Étoile! Concorde! Châtelet, Rock! Hotel de Ville! Bastille!
They took a ride around Paris, from La Chapelle to the Tuileries.
We're birds of a feather,
Feather, feather, feather!
so happy together.
Gather, gather, gather!
And that's what friends should be.
Friend should be.
Sing with me, friends should be.
Wait! Rock!
We do lots of talking,
Talking!
then often some squawking.
Squawking!
And that's how friends should play.
Friend should play.
Every day, friends should play.
S'il vous plaît! Rock!
We travel the city,
City!
singing this ditty.
Ditty!
And that's what friends should do.
Friend should do.
Sing with you, friends should do.
We're birds of a feather,
Feather, feather, feather!
so happy together.
Gather!
And that's what friends should do.
Sing with you, friends should do.
Merci beaucoup!
Now the conductor had one more surprise. Madeline could not believe her eyes. Because they'd returned his pride and joy, he wanted them to have this toy.
Rock, rude to Chloe! Avenue Nicole, Rock! Palais Madeline, Rock! Palais Madeline!
And when they said their grace that night, the words had never seemed so right.
We love our bread, we love our butter, but most of all, we love each other.
Love each other!
Oui, mon ami, oui. And we will never be apart again.
On his master's arm, he began to snore. And that's all there is. There isn't any more. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines, lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30 in 2 straight lines. In rain or shine. The smallest one was Madeline. It was the day of the grand science exhibition. The girls hoped their project would win recognition.
Bonjour, mes petites. Are you almost done?
Oui, Miss Clavel, almost. This is just what we need to finish our science project. Voila! A helium model of the first hot air balloon. Magnifique! Now we must tie it down. Perfect! Maybe we will win first prize. Oui! First prize!
Do not be so sure, mateys. Wait until the judges see the telescope I made.
It was Pepito, the boy next door, the son of the Spanish ambassador.
This is a fine telescope, Pepito.
Lord Cuckoo Face, ahoy!
The head trustee came rushing in to see the project he hoped would win.
Huh? Well, where is it? Magnificent! I have promised the trustees a first prize, and today is the day.
Excitement tingled in the air. It seemed that everyone was there.
So many projects.
So many people.
Professor Windbag is giving a speech today.
Professor who?
Windbag, Wolfgang von Aha! There he is. Dr. Windbag is the world's greatest expert on hot air balloons.
And who is responsible for this interesting balloon?
We are, monsieur.
Indeed. And what do you know about this?
It is a model of the very first hot air balloon, which was invented in France in 1783
by the brothers Joseph and Jacques Montgolfier.
It is said that Joseph got the idea from his wife's petticoat when he watched her drying it in front of the fire. Joseph and his brother Jacques made the first hot air balloon and demonstrated it for Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette. Hot air is lighter than other air, so the balloon goes up. That's how the Montgolfier's balloon went up.
Wunderkinder, sehr gut.
Did you hear that? It means good, very good.
Someday you will come to see a real hot air balloon. I have one that is always filled and ready to take off.
Gracias!
Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.
I knew it! The first prize will be ours.
But there are so many wonderful projects here.
Like that Eiffel Tower tea kettle.
Ah! May we walk around the exhibition to see the other projects, s'il vous plaît, Miss Clavel?
Certainement, Madeline. I will stay here at our exhibit.
Very well, children, but be back on time so we do not miss the judging.
The children walked through rows and rows of contraptions, gadgets, and even gizmos.
Come, there is much more to see.
Marching up and down the aisles, they seemed to go for miles and miles.
Mes petites, you look tired.
We are. Listen. Where is that coming from? Is it over there?
Shh! Everyone stood quiet, as if in a trance, listening to the national anthem of France. While everybody heard the tune, something happened to the girl's balloon.
Caramba! Madeline, the balloon! Oh, the balloon! Oh, no! Genevieve, stop!
The little girls began to grieve for fear of losing Genevieve.
Quel heureux!
I know who can save Genevieve. Professor Windbag. Oh! See, I will help you find him.
The professor would be hard to reach, for he had gone home to study his speech.
Quelle bonne chance! What good luck! The professor lives nearby.
They found the old professor's street. Wasting no time, they arrived tout de suite.
This way, Pepito.
They couldn't afford to lose 1 minute. They saw the balloon and jumped right in it.
Was ist das?
Professor, s'il vous plaît, you must help us save Genevieve.
Wo ist ein Genevieve? Ein Hund. This is your doggy.
Professor, please hurry.
The one and only Van Winberg is on the case.
Do we need all these books?
Yeah, I always need my books. Besides, Fräulein, books make good ballast.
Ballast. That's what makes the balloon heavier, so it won't go up too high or too fast.
Such a wunderkind.
I think the professor has his own ballast. What do we do now, Professor?
To get started, first turn up the burner.
Next, release 3 sandbags.
Das ist gut, Fräulein. Just like it says in my books.
I am worried about Genevieve. Whoa, see? Me too. So am I.
Do not fear, little girls. I am sure Madeline and the professor will find her.
Besides, we have something to worry about right here. The judges! Oh, no! What should we do? Quel dommage! If they come to our exhibit now, they will see nothing. And we will not win the prize. If Madeline were here, she would know what to do. I have an idea.
Way up in the air, the balloon took a dip. What a rough and bumpy trip. It bobbed, it weaved, then a big careen, and Professor Windbag was turning green. It was not a pretty scene.
Simon, do you work? It has to. We must keep the judges busy until Madeline gets back with the balloon. Ladies, gentlemen, and puppies, I present the famous Mademoiselle Danielle de la Dent. Merci, mes amis. Today you will see my amazing new invention. First, we need a volunteer from the audience. There, in the front row. Not you, madame. Your poodle. My invention is brosse à dents de chien, a doggy toothbrush. It comes in 3 delicious flavors: lamb, liver, and steak tartare.
Don't say.
The dogs thought there was nothing nicer than to have a squeaky clean incisor. The plan had worked. They had more time. But where, oh, where was Madeline?
Oh, where is Genevieve? Without you, the sun may shine so brightly, but its rays cannot warm up my heart. Without you, the stars may come out nightly, like us, far away, so apart. Without you, I may do the things I do, but their meaning is lost without you. Without you, I may do the things I do, but what do they mean without you? All alone, I see my life behind me, and it's gone in a poof. Here's your bone, I need it to remind me that once again I will hear your sweet woof. I need you to warm up my heart. Hey, it's no fun being apart. Without you, I may do the things I do, but their meaning is lost without you. Without you, I may do the things I do, but what do they mean? What do they mean? But what do they mean without you?
Désert.
According to my compass, the wind is taking us southeast. Doggy ahoy! Look out below! Genevieve! Let us get her, Professor.
Ach, this is not good.
The rope! Poquito más! A little more! That is it! She's got it! Hooray!
Pull the tow rope slowly upwards.
Genevieve!
Oops.
We have lost her!
Do not fear, Fräulein. We will find your Genevieve.
You see her, Pepito? See, Madeline, but she is far away. Soon she will be out of sight. Any sign of her, Pepito? No, Madeline, not yet.
They sailed for miles out of the city, where the countryside was pretty.
Mire, Professor! Such a view takes your breath away, does it not, Signor?
Ja, ja!
Madeline, look! Is it not lindissimo? So beautiful. Nothing is beautiful without Genevieve. Oh, Danielle, I am so worried. They should be back by now. And we are almost out of liver.
Fraulein, I am so sorry about your friend.
It is not your fault, Professor.
But it is. It is all my fault. I am nothing but a silly old man full of hot air.
But you are not a silly old man. You are the world's most famous hot air balloon expert.
I am only an expert in my books. I have never even been up in a real balloon before today because I am afraid of heights.
Professor, everyone is afraid sometime. It is all right.
As a cold wind started kicking up, Pepito finally spied their pup.
Genevieve!
Alas, Madeline's smile turned to a frown, for Genevieve was going down.
Ay, ay, ay! She is going to hit a sharp rock! Genevieve!
It is now or never. Auf Wiedersehen. Farewell, my friends.
Although his fear was very great, the professor knew they could not wait. He jumped, and he was not too late.
Uh-oh! The cold air is cooling the hot air, and we are almost out of fuel.
Fraulein, Herr Pepito, are you well?
See! Oui! We are fine! Professor, you saved Genevieve. Merci. Thank you.
Ja, und you saved me from my fear of heights. But I am afraid your science project is kaput.
It does not matter as long as we have Genevieve.
Ja.
Professor, if we hurry, we could get back to the exhibition in time for your speech. But how? We are out of fuel. Hey! See? Hey! We are out of fuel. No, silly. Hay! We can use the hay for our fuel, just like the Montgolfiers did.
Such a wunderkind. All I need are my matches. Uh-oh, they are wet.
Now we are sunk too.
Ach, ja.
As the sun moved out from behind a cloud,
I have got it!
Madeline shouted out loud.
Your eyeglass will start the fire.
So that is correct. You have got such a smart noodle.
Hot air rose up into the vent, and before you knew it, up they went.
They should have been here by now.
Oui, I am troubled too, mes petites.
Speaking of trouble, here it comes.
Ladies and gentlemen of science, you have seen the rest, but now you will see the best. My word! Where is the balloon?
Well, Madame et Monsieur, it is,
Ballon! Ballon!
It is Madeline and Genevieve! Hooray!
The balloon came slowly, gently down, and landed safe and very sound.
Such precise timing! The professor is right on time for his speech.
Fantastic! Perfect navigation. Professor Windbag, you are a genius.
Dankeschön. Thank you. But I'm afraid I cannot accept the credit.
The professor went on to say he was just a spectator. In fact, Madeline was the pilot and Pepito navigator. He told how the balloon went higher because Madeline knew how to start a fire.
Merci beaucoup.
And so, to the joy of Lord Cuckoo Face, his school and girls had won first place. And Pepito could not believe his eyes when he was awarded second prize. Later that night, they broke their bread.
We love our bread, we love our butter, but most of all, we love each other.
And brushed their teeth and went to bed.
Bon nuit, little girls. I hope you sleep well.
Bon nuit, dear Miss Clavel.
Miss Clavel took a last look and closed the door. And that's all there is. There isn't any more. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30. In 2 straight lines, in rain or shine. The smallest one
Be careful! Attention!
was Madeline.
And then a big gust of wind knocked me off the tightrope, and I fell down through the sky.
You have quite an imagination, Madeline. You should be a writer.
A writer? Oh. Vraiment, Miss Clavel? How do you become a writer?
The best way is to start by reading books.
Miss Clavel gave the girls some advice to heed.
If you want to learn anything, the best way is to read.
She told every girl to read more books and more, and they could. In the old house, they had volumes galore. In another old house that stood next door lived Pepito, the son of the Spanish ambassador. He built a mud castle, while at the same hour, the girls made their castle of books with a tower.
Miss Clavel is right. Books can be very useful. This frog, it belongs to Pepito.
Perfecto!
Pepito, your frog ruined our castle.
Lo siento, I am sorry, but at least he did not ruin.
My magnificent castle! Our magnificent clothes! What is that?
Something is not right. Oh, dear!
Their big froggy mud fight did not go so well. And oh, how it angered their dear Miss Clavel.
Arrêtez! Stop, mes petites! Look what you have done!
Precious books became quite battered where the frog had jumped and the mud had splattered.
Ah, mes enfants, did you know that writers work very hard to write books such as these?
We are very sorry, Miss Clavel.
They cleaned up the mess and walked out of the door to see some of Paris they had not seen before.
Ours is a city where writers love to live because everywhere they look, they find an idea for a story.
Bonjour, Ludwig.
Bonjour, Miss Clavel. Bonjour, little girls. I am writing a book for children.
Ooh. What is it about, Ludwig?
I will tell you when it is finished.
On the city's left bank, the children took looks at the places where writers had written great books.
Here is The Three Musketeers by Alexander Dumas. And here is The Stranger by Albert Camus.
Who am I? What am I? Why am I here?
Ah, here is The Hunchback of Notre Dame by Victor Hugo, one of my favorites.
All of these books were written in Paris?
All of them and more. See that table, see that street, a great book started there. See that old and faded seat, it was a writer's chair. Every garden, every park gave birth to a thought. To each cafe after dark, a new idea was brought.
Right, right, right on the left bank. Left, left, left on the right. If you love words, you must have heard. Paris is a writer's delight. Paris is a writer's delight.
If you sit down on this bench for a little doze, suddenly, in perfect French, there's poetry or prose.
Right, right, right on the left bank. Left, left, left on the right. If you love words, you must have heard. Paris is a writer's delight. Paris is a writer's delight.
Wouldn't you know, the very next day, they all decided to put on a play.
Great books made great plays, and I think we should do The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Miss Clavel loves that story. Bonne idée, Madeline. And we can charge money for the play. Then we can buy new books. Formidable! A brilliant idea! And I'm going to play the hero, just like my favorite star, Gerard Dippity-Doo, always does. D'accord, Pepito. You will be Quasimodo. He is very brave and very strong. And most important for an actor, he gets the best lines. I must start rehearsing right now. And who is the heroine, Madeline? Esmeralda. She is the only person who is nice to Quasimodo, even though he is very ugly and lives in the towers of the Cathedral of Notre Dame, where he jumps around on ropes and rings big bells. Did you say very ugly? But also very strong and brave. Ah! And though everybody teases Quasimodo, Esmeralda sees that he is truly a wonderful person. It is so sad! How do they meet? Is there a happy ending? Tell us more! A long time ago in Paris, everyone thought Quasimodo was a monster, even though he was really very kind.
And so, in their play, they began to immerse. Then pretty soon, it was time to rehearse.
Bonsoir, and welcome to the Hunchback of Notre Dame. The part of Esmeralda will be played by Danielle. The part of the captain of the guards will be played by Madeline. That is me. And the Hunchback Quasimodo will be played by Pepito. Pepito? Pepito? Excusez-moi. Where is he? Je ne sais pas. I do not know. I have not seen him.
Pepito was missing. They searched high and low, for without Quasimodo, they could not do the show.
Wait a minute. I bet I know where he is. Viens, Pepito, come on. Everybody is waiting for you.
No, Madeline. I do not want to be in the play.
But why not?
Because I do not want to play the ugly hunchback. People will look at me and make faces.
But it is only a part in a play, and the best part.
Then you play the hunchback. I want to be the captain of the guards.
D'accord, that is fine with me.
The next day, Miss Clavel said,
Do not hurry. Be calm.
for more inspiration, they would see Notre Dame.
Hooray!
Regardez, everyone. This is the Cathedral of Notre Dame.
Ooh! Ah!
Almost 800 years old.
And still under construction.
To walk through Notre Dame is to walk through the history of France. In the Middle Ages, merchants sold their goods here. Everything from elephant tusks to ostrich eggs.
It is too bad they are not still here. I could use some new ostrich eggs.
Much later, this is where Napoleon crowned himself emperor. And this sanctuary has always been a refuge, a place that is safe from the outside world.
They looked at the doors and the windows in glory. Each was a masterpiece. Each told a story. But Pepito was not so appreciatory.
So what does this have to do with the ugly hunchback?
This is the place that inspired Victor Hugo to create the Hunchback. Above are the towers where the bell ringers worked.
Oui, very beautiful. Très belle.
Por favor, Miss Clavel, may we go to the roof?
Très bien, very well.
Let us see where Quasimodo lived. It is this way, 380 steps up.
They climbed all the stairs. Then at the very top flight, they saw a most scary, unsettling sight.
Gargoyles!
And goblins!
We saw gargoyles and goblins!
Do not worry, little girls. They are there to ward off the evil spirits.
I hope they do not ward off Madeline and Pepito. They are still up there.
Madeline and Pepito knew very well how to frighten Miss Clavel.
Forbidden! Stop! Good heavens! Wait here, little girls. Pepito! Madeline! You are not supposed to be up here. Come, let us go back down.
Sanctuary! Sanctuary!
The Hunchback has captured Miss Clavel! We must do something!
A terrible thing. Dear Miss Clavel swung backwards and forth near the old tower bell.
Cut! Bravo! That was very convincing.
Hello, big guy. You were supposed to pick me up.
And who are you?
The actress, you silly nincompoop.
Oops. And who are you, mademoiselle?
Moi? I am Miss Clavel.
1,000 pardons, Miss Clavel. We are making a movie here. The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
A movie? How exciting!
I am the Hunchback, of course.
Un momento. Your voice is familiar.
That is because I am Gerard Dippity-Doo, at your service.
Gerard Dippity-Doo! You are my hero! You always get the bad guys.
I try.
Can we get back to work, s'il vous plaît?
One moment, Fifi. Chère Miss Clavel, forgive my terrible blunder. How can I make this up to you?
We know, monsieur! Oui! You can come to our play!
It was the night of their play, and in the front row was Gerard Dippity-Doo, enjoying the show.
You saved my life, and now you bring me... Psst! What is the line? Food. What? Food! I bring you food! Well, I can see that, Madeline.
It will get better.
I am sure of it.
But hark! Who is there? 'Tis I, Captain of the Guard! Ay, caramba!
After Act One, the great actor reflected. It was not quite the play that he had expected. The performance was not what you might call perfected.
They are applauding. Do you think they liked us? Of course! I was magnifico! Look at me in this costume. So gallant, so dashing.
Everyone, Monsieur Dippity-Doo is here to congratulate you.
Ah, yes. Madeline and Danielle, you two are really something special.
You mean it?
Oui. In fact, the whole performance brought tears to my eyes.
Hey, what about me? Was I not wonderful? Was I not manly?
Well, I liked your mustache.
Madeline, is that you? Do you think I was terrible too?
It is I, Pepito. Gerard. Can we talk?
Of course, con mucho gusto.
What is troubling you, my friend? Is it my imperfect leg?
No, not at all. I barely noticed it.
You see, like Quasimodo, I too had something to overcome.
I am sorry.
Do not be. My leg has made me stronger. And it has taught me something important.
What is that?
It is not what you look like that matters. It is how you treat others. That is why I love the part of Quasimodo. He had a great heart.
I see.
And I believe You would make a great Quasimodo.
The actor confided a truth that was smart. Looks are nothing compared with the size of your heart. And now Pepito was ready to play a great part.
You saved my life, and now you bring me food. Wait! Wait! Do not go!
I do not hear too well. The bells have made me deaf. But you can speak to me with your lips and your eyes. I am your servant and your friend. Ring this bell if you need help, and I will come to protect you.
You're great.
See, I know.
Merci, Pepito.
Little girls, you were wonderful last night.
I love acting. I think I will become an actress.
And I will write great plays for you to act in.
Congratulations, Pepito. I am very proud of you.
Gracias, Signor Dibbidi-Doo.
And this is for you girls, in appreciation for a magnifique performance.
Monsieur, you are too kind.
Merci, merci, merci.
C'est merveilleux. Fantastique.
Oh, look at this one. I can't wait to read this.
That night, the girls all broke their bread.
We love our bread, we love our butter, but most of all, we love each other.
Then brushed their teeth and went to bed. Then Miss Clavel said,
Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well.
Good night, dear Miss Clavel.
Tomorrow night, I will read you the book that Ludwig has written. It is about 12 little girls in Paris.
Then she turned off the light and closed the door. And that's all there is. There isn't any more. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30. In 2 straight lines, in rain or shine. The smallest one was Madeline. In another old house that stood next door lived Pepito, son of the Spanish ambassador.
Ooh la la! What a party!
And we were invited.
Every guest, without exception, was thrilled to be at this reception.
Buenos dias, Miss Clavel.
Bonjour, Monsieur Ambassador. What a marvelous party.
Gracias, Miss Clavel. It is a very fine party.
With very fine cookies. Merci, Pepito.
Pepito's cousins were on the scene.
Huh?
They were sometimes nasty and often mean.
Pepito! If you boys cannot learn to share the cookies with the other guests, you must go to your room.
I don't want to go. Sacre bleu, what bad hats.
There was a very honored guest who came from Persia to the west. His ancient stories were the best.
Behold, O worthy ones, behold! As with the blaring boom of 1,000 thunders and the fiercest flash of 1,000,000 lightnings, the mighty genie came forth from the magic lamp.
Ooh, a magic lamp! Fantastic!
Then, as the silvery moon rose over the Sultan's palace, they all flew away on the magic carpet and passed their remaining years in enchanted contentment.
As Madeline raised her juice in a toast, Pepito had a startling boast.
Psst, Madeline, I can show you a magic lamp, just like the one in that story.
Do not make jokes, Pepito.
It is not a joke. Come.
Where are we going?
To the attic, where my father keeps his treasures from all over the world.
As they climbed up the steps, there were dozens and dozens. They were watched by Pepito's 3 mischievous cousins.
Fantastic!
Aquí está. Here it is. Did I not tell you? Watch. I will rub it and make a genie appear.
As the 3 cousins watched, curious and curiouser, Pepito rubbed the lamp, furious and furiouser.
Come on, lamp. What is wrong with you?
Well, Pepito, I guess genies only happen in stories.
Attention, attention! Cause Pepito brags too much. Primo Pepito found no genie.
Primo Pepito found nada. Nothing.
Primo Pepito found no genie. No genie.
They are right. The lamp is not magic. It is worthless.
Pepito, wait!
Pepito's feelings were hurt, and he left in a flash, then dumped that old lamp right into the trash and plopped back the lid with a very loud smash.
Do not throw the lamp away, Pepito. Put it back where you found it.
There you are, Madeline. We have been looking all over for you. Come, ma petite. The party is over. It is time to go.
Oh.
So Madeline went with Miss Clavel and left the lamp right where it fell. But somehow she did not feel well. That night, when she was fast asleep, Madeline heard a mysterious peep.
Madeline, awaken.
What? Who said that?
It is I who spoke, down here.
You? But you are a carpet.
Please, I am not merely a carpet.
Shh! The other girls are sleeping.
In truth, I do more than just talk.
You are a talking and flying carpet. But how did you know my name, Mr. Magic Carpet?
You may call me MC. I saw you this afternoon in the attic. And now I need your help. Climb aboard.
Climb aboard? But where are we going?
Get on and I will explain. Please, we do not have much time.
Wow!
I must find the old brass lamp that the careless boy Pepito took from the attic.
But why did you not speak out this afternoon?
Because only at night do I have magic powers, and I must use them to protect the genie in the lamp.
There is a genie in the lamp? Fantastic!
She is a young genie, about your size.
My size?
Beautiful Jeanette, the littlest genie of all.
The littlest genie?
Oui, an evil magician trapped her in the lamp, and only a true friend may free her.
I know where the lamp is. Quick, fly to the back of Pepito's house. There! Pepito threw the lamp in that can.
1,000 praises. Would you lift the cover, please?
Oh no! Quel dommage!
What is wrong?
The can is empty. The lamp is gone. Poor littlest genie. Do not cry, Monsieur Magic Carpet. We will make sure the littlest genie is not trapped in the lamp forever. Come, we will go find her. I know who can help us. Fly up to that window. Pepito! Wake up, Pepito!
The littlest cousin heard the noise as he slept among the naughty boys. Sleepy Pepito didn't notice or care, and Madeline seemed to be standing on air.
Pepito, do you have the old lamp?
No, that old lamp is useless.
You just left it in the trash can?
See.
Poor Jeanette. Poor Jeanette.
Ay, caramba! You were standing on a talking carpet.
A talking flying carpet. You must come help us find the lamp, Pepito. It is no longer in the trash.
That is because today is Thursday, le trash day.
Then we must find the garbage truck.
But as they started on their quest, they were joined by an uninvited guest.
Finally, I get to do something without my big brothers getting in my hair. Buenas tardes, amigos. Let the Panchito go away. If you boss me around, I will yell and wake everyone up.
Shh! Hang on, everyone.
Naughty Panchito held on tight as the rug took off into the night.
Olé, go faster, Senor Carpet. No, turn around and take these pests home.
No, keep going the way you were.
No, faster. No, slower.
No time to argue. We must find the garbage truck. Straight ahead, MC. Whoa!
Mira, Panchito, the Eiffel Tower. It does not look so awful.
Not awful. Eiffel. And there is the Arc de Triomphe. I see it. I see the truck. There, on the bridge over the River Seine. I told you we would find it.
So what? Now let us find something important, like an ice cream truck.
Oh no! The garbage truck is escaping! Look out!
The driver had seen so many strange things, but never a carpet that flew without wings.
S'il vous plaît, monsieur! Stop!
He stopped the big truck with a lurch, and Madeline asked to do a search.
Merci, Monsieur Garbage Man. Thank you for stopping.
What is going on here?
S'il vous plaît, please, may we search your truck?
Search my truck?
We have to find an old brass lamp from Pepito's trash can.
A life is at stake.
Search will do no good, mes amis. You see, the lamp is not here.
The lamp is not here?
But I know where it is.
You do?
Oui, I noticed the lamp at the Spanish ambassador's house, and I liked it so much that I took it out of the trash.
You mean you have it now?
I am so sorry. I do not.
Then where is it, monsieur?
I gave it to Madame Croissant. Every night she serves me coffee and pastries at Le Petit Café beside the Seine.
I know exactly where that is. Merci, Monsieur Garbage Man.
Bon chance, mes amis. Good luck. Paris after dark. You never know who you will meet.
You look sleepy, Panchito. You must stay here with MC.
No! I am not sleepy. But I am not sleepy.
I am sorry, little ones, but I do not have the old lamp.
But did not Monsieur Garbage Man give it to you?
Oui. But then I gave it to my brother, Capitaine Bouillabaisse, as a gift of bon voyage.
Bon voyage? Your brother is going someplace?
Mais oui. He is a sailor, and his barge departs down the Seine at dawn.
And what is the name of his barge, madame?
Le Poisson. And you will find it docked at Pier 3, 4, 5.
Pier 3, 4, 5. Merci, Madame Croissant.
But you must hurry, little ones. Capitan Bouillabaisse will be sailing soon.
Monsieur Magic Carpet would be most pleased at the good news. Huh?
But where is he?
Look, up there. MC is flying away.
Ay, ay, ay! Panchito has stolen the magic carpet.
With no magic carpet and no way to travel, the plan for a rescue began to unravel.
This is horrible, Pepito.
Sí. Qué lástima.
If Capitan Bouillabaisse sails off with the brass lamp, the littlest genie will be trapped in it forever.
It is all Panchito's fault. He hijacked the magic carpet.
Panchito is still a bad hat.
I mean, a nasty, horrible hat.
Hey, look.
Just at the moment when all hope was gone, a welcoming sight appeared through the dawn.
Monsieur Magic Carpet! But where is Panchito?
See, where is my rug-robbing cousin?
He fell asleep, so I carried him back to his bed.
He did not steal you?
He was not mean and nasty?
No, only yawning and snoring. What happened? Where is the lamp?
She did not have it, but we know who does. Quick, take us to Pier 3, 4, 5.
We must hurry, because at dawn I lose my magic powers.
The time was short, but they flew fast, praying they'd find the lamp at last.
I see it. Pier 3, 4, 5.
But it is empty.
Captain Bouillabaisse's barge has already sailed.
There it is, down the river. Vite, Monsieur MC. We must catch it.
Whoa!
Pardon, monsieur.
What is going on here?
Are you Capitaine Bouillabaisse?
Oui, but I do not permit passenger on Le Poisson. You must leave immediately.
But Madame Croissant sent us to find you.
And we must get the old brass lamp you received from her.
Oh, I am very sorry, but I cannot give you the old lamp. You see, I have decided to turn it into a teapot.
No.
It will make wonderful tea. I will brew some for you.
Arrête! Stop!
Sacre bleu, a talking carpet.
A talking flying carpet.
And just what does this talking flying carpet want with my teapot? Lamp.
Do you believe in genies, monsieur?
Genies?
Oui, genies. The littlest genie of all is trapped in this lamp.
And only Monsieur Flying Carpet knows how to free her.
I do not believe a word of this.
Then allow us to prove it, Capitan, with Madeline's help.
With my help? But you said littlest genie could be set free only by a true friend.
Chère Madeline, you are that true friend. In 1,000 years, no other has cared about Jeanette the way you have.
I am honored, MC. What must I do?
Rub the lamp gently, Madeline, and repeat after me. Abracadabra, alle Cassini. You may come out now, littlest genie.
Madeline rubbed and MC used his magic.
Abracadabra, alle Cassini.
With results that were speedy and not at all tragic.
You may come out now, littlest genie.
I am free! I am free! The light is so wonderful. The air is so sweet. And it is so good to see you again, MC.
You did it, Madeline. You did it!
Only with your help, MC.
I cannot believe this. I guess this is worth the loss of a teapot.
But, Capitan, you must have a teapot. Oh! Voila! For you! Because I wish to share my happiness.
So as they left the river's bend, the night had almost reached its end.
Au revoir, mes enfants.
And the littlest genie
had found her friend.
You find magic. You find magic. You find magic when you find a friend. No need for a wand or an old flying rug. If you hold somebody's hand and you give them a hug, doesn't matter if pixie dust is just pretend, 'cause there's magic in finding a friend. Why wait for a bunny to hop from a hat? A laugh with a pal will enchant more than that. Here's the magic that's easiest to comprehend, the pure magic of finding a friend.
You find magic. You find magic. You find magic when you find a friend.
You can abracadabra the whole afternoon, but if you are a real kid and not a cartoon, the magic I truly can recommend is the magic of finding a friend. You find magic.
Find magic. Find magic.
You find magic.
Find magic
When you find a friend. When you find a friend.
Now I have found two true friends. You, Madeline?
And me, Señorita Jeanette.
Of course, Pepito. You too.
Adios, amigos.
Here, I want you to have this to remember me by.
Merci, mademoiselle. I too will remember you. Always.
And so Madeline went home to sleep with a gift she knew she'd always keep. The next day, Madeline couldn't wait to open up Pepito's gate and talk about the genie's fate.
Genie? What genie? Do not tease me, Pepito. You know exactly who I mean. The littlest genie, the one we saved last night.
I do not know what you are talking about, Madeline.
But you must.
Dias, amigos.
And Chito, you must remember it. Our guide on the magic carpet.
Si, of course I remember. We went up to the moon, and we met those green alien bad guys, and then you must have dreamed it all, Madeline.
See, Madeline, un sueño. Crazy dream. Madeline had a crazy dream. Madeline had a crazy dream.
A dream?
That night, the girls all broke their bread
We love our bread, we love our butter, but most of all, we love each other.
and brushed their teeth and went to bed. And when Miss Clavel turned off the light, Madeline decided Pepito was right.
It was a dream. But it was a nice dream. Now, where did I put my other slipper?
Then Madeline got down on the floor and she saw something that was not there before.
If it was a dream, how could the old lamp get from Pepito's trash through my bedroom door?
And that's all there is. There isn't any more.
In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30. In 2 straight lines. The smallest one was Madeline. In another old house that stood next door lived Pepito, son of the Spanish ambassador.
Come, amigos. I have something to show you.
Their next-door neighbor from Madrid had built a sandbox pyramid.
Ooh. My parents are taking me on a vacation.
To a most exotic nation, he explained with jubilation.
We are going to visit my Uncle Pablo, who is the ambassador to Egypt.
Egypt!
Oh la la!
How exciting!
Wonderful!
Hurry, Pepito. You must pack your things, hijo. Our ship leaves next week.
Then Madeline said, entre nous.
I would love to go to Egypt, too.
Why, little girls, that sounds like fun.
No sooner was it said than done.
Hurry, little girls. This is the chance of a lifetime.
I cannot believe our good luck. Imagine a trip to Egypt.
Très bien! I would like to take a boat ride on the Nile. I would like to see how a goddess lives.
And I would love to explore the pyramids.
But Nicole scoffed at the foreign land. She hated camels. She hated sand. She hated crocodiles with hungry tummies. But most of all, she hated mummies.
Oh, Miss Clavel, must we go to Egypt?
Do not worry, ma petite. Our trip will be fun, exciting, and very safe.
So Saturday before the dawn, they put their travel clothing on. Regretfully, they had to leave their most beloved Genevieve.
Au revoir, Genevieve! Au revoir, Mrs. Murphy!
They caught a cab, then took a train to an Italian port in the pouring rain. When the sun came out to launch their trip, they threw confetti from the ship. The seas were calm, the seas were stable, the food was good at the captain's table. After 3 days, maybe 4, they spotted people on the shore.
Tio Pablo!
Egypt!
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, Miss Clavel. Saïda, little girls.
Saïda?
Saïda means good day. I hope you're ready to see the sights.
Oui, but of course!
May we go now?
Mañana. Tomorrow, I promise.
The very next day, at 9:30, Pepito's cousins joined the girls' straight lines.
Buenos dias, Pablito, Paquito, y Panchito.
Buenos dias, Primo Pepito.
Adios!
Adieu!
They were nasty. They were mean. They liked to tease and cause a scene. They wore bad hats as a routine.
Oh no, are they coming too?
Of course. Soon, mis amigos, we will arrive at the Egyptian Antiquities Museum.
Remember, children, in museums we look, but we do not touch.
The Egyptian Antiquities Museum holds treasures from over 5,000 years ago.
They are from a time when kings called pharaohs ruled Egypt.
Could a woman be a pharaoh?
Oui, Madeline. There was one named Hatshepsut.
Ah.
Beautiful.
Très joli.
Uncle Pablo showed them many things, perfume vessels and golden rings, and mummies from the Valley of the Kings.
Ooh, mummies!
And mummies are cursed.
Cursed? Oh, Nicole, just say poo poo.
Madeline is right, Nicole. Those stories are not true.
These pictures are called hieroglyphics, a very, very old form of writing.
There were more than 700 hieroglyphic symbols.
Ay, ay, ay! Imagine the spelling test!
Aha! Voila! Madeline!
My turn!
Me next! I'll see!
I did not know you little girls like to write so much.
Perhaps we should do our next reports in hieroglyphics. It is time to go now, little girls.
Who said that? Miss Clavel! Miss Clavel! The mummy made a noise! It is the curse!
Oh, Nicole, I am sure it was your imagination.
Vengan, there is much more to see. And I promise, no more mummies for a while.
They looked at jewels in every room of ancient Tutankhamun's tomb.
Did you know that King Tut became king when he was only 9 years old?
That means I'm almost old enough to be king.
Oui, Pepito. You would look so handsome in stone.
Golden chariot!
Golden chairs! Golden tables!
There are more gold things here than anywhere else in the world.
Mirren, those men are wearing golden skirts.
They did not have pants in ancient Egypt, so the men wore skirts and the women wore long dresses.
And the children?
The children often wore nothing at all.
Come, mes enfants, it is time to go.
The door is locked.
Ay, caramba! We are trapped!
I knew it! The curse! We should never have come to this terrible, horrible place.
Pablito, Paquito, and Panchito, did you 3 boys have anything to do with this?
No, senor.
Maybe we can write a note on this paper asking for help.
That paper is called papyrus. It was made out of reeds glued together with plant juice.
It was so precious that the ancient Egyptians wrote notes on bits of broken pottery.
Not on that pottery, Pablito.
It is lunchtime, mes petites, so while we wait for someone to rescue us, we shall break our bread.
So in that dark and scary place, right next to King Tut's mummy case, the 16 children said their grace.
We love our bread, we love our butter, but most of all, we love each other.
But somehow bread does not taste yummy if you eat it near a mummy.
How did you children get in here? We're closed for lunch on Fridays.
Closed for lunch? At least we had our own private lunch with King Tut.
Getting outside was a treat. The sun beat down. They felt the heat as they walked along a narrow street.
Pooh, pooh.
If we do not hurry, we will miss our barge cruise.
Barge cruise?
Pablo had some happy news. He had arranged a river cruise.
The Nile is the longest river in the whole world.
I hope we do not meet the longest crocodile in the whole world. Gonna meet a crocodile going down the Nile.
Going down the Nile. meet a crocodile going down the Nile, going down the Nile in style. Gonna see a pyramid going down the Nile, going down the Nile, going down the Nile. Gonna see a pyramid, gonna meet a crocodile going down the Nile, going down the Nile in style. With a heave, heave, ho, and a row, 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 singing all the while. It's fascinating navigating on the Nile, Nile, Nile.
Gonna spot an ancient king going down the Nile,
Going down the Nile, going down the Nile. Gonna spot an ancient king, gonna see a pyramid, gonna meet a crocodile going down the Nile, going down the Nile in style. Gonna eat some shish kebab going down the Nile, going down the Nile, going down the Nile. Gonna eat some shish kebab, gonna spot an ancient king, gonna see a pyramid, gonna meet a crocodile going down the Nile, going down the Nile in style. With a heave, heave, ho, and a row, 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 singing all the while. It's fascinating navigating on the Nile, Nile, Nile. Going down the Nile in style.
The very next stop, a famous crowd pleaser, was the incredible Great Pyramid at Giza.
Incredible!
These pyramids are all that is left of the 7 great wonders of the ancient world.
Originally, this one was the tomb of an Egyptian king.
A tomb? Ew!
A cursed tomb.
Just say poo, poo.
Poo, 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 poo.
Niños, if you cannot learn how to behave, you may not go into the pyramids. Señorita Clabel, I will stay here and look after those problem boys. We will meet you here at 6 o'clock.
They left the boys behind, they did, and went inside the pyramid. Through passageways they slipped and slid. While the girls' laments were loud and thunderous, Madeline thought the place was wondrous.
Fantastique! And misterioso. Mysterious.
They finally reached the biggest room, the one that housed the pharaoh's tomb.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody home? Hello? Hello? Is anybody home?
Just your echo, Madeline.
Just your echo, Madeline.
This is the voice of the mummy. You have intruded on my eternal peace. I curse you all with really rotten luck.
After that most dreadful noise, the girls at once forgot their poise. They ran and ran. It was their aim to get out faster than they came.
I told you this was a bad place.
Where are my cousins, Uncle Pablo?
The rascals are hiding. I will look again, and we will meet you back here at 6 o'clock.
Madeline suggested to forget their jinx, that they all go to see the Sphinx.
That sounds like fun.
So every girl, boy, and madame have a ride on a splendid camel.
A camel? Ugh!
What is my camel's name?
Cleopatra.
Go, Cleopatra!
I have to admit it. This sand is not too sandy, and this camel is not too camely.
They viewed the world's most famous cat and forgot the curse in no time flat.
Incroyable!
Magnifico!
But pretty soon the boulders rumbled, rocks fell down and pebbles tumbled. The camels and the girls were jumbled.
The curves!
During their wild and frenzied ride, the frightened girls were goggle-eyed. Not Madeline.
Here, Cleopatra, try some bonbons.
so the camels stopped to feed, and Madeline stopped the big stampede.
Little girls, we are all safe. There is nothing to worry about.
All of a sudden, Nicole froze.
Regardez! Look! The Sphinx's nose! It is the curse!
Oh, Nicole, do not worry. That nose was shot off many years ago by soldiers. This is where we were supposed to meet Tio Pablo and the 3 boys.
The 3 little boys are gone. I have searched everywhere, and they are nowhere to be found.
Look! Panchito's hat! Oh no! The curse got them!
They couldn't waste time, not an instant to worry. The boys were in danger, and they needed to hurry.
Allons-y, little girls. We must hurry.
I am not going near that mummy again.
Me neither.
What if you were in there all alone? Would you not want someone to rescue you?
Tio Pablo, between me and you, was starting to worry. The curse was true.
You stay with the girls, Miss Clavel. Pepito and I will go with Senor Pablo.
We will?
And I will go too. Nicole, are you sure? Oui, Madeline. And we will tell the mummy, poo-poo.
Panchito, Pablito, Paquito.
Though the pyramid was hardly inviting, Nicole thought the adventure exciting. As they neared the pyramid's depth, Pablo stopped to catch his breath. Then they heard, to their surprise, the sounds of frightened sobs and cries.
What could it be in here with us?
It sounds like someone crying.
I think the curse got the mummy too. Help! Help! I know those 3 voices. I know those 3 cries.
Pepito announced to his own surprise.
Those voices do sound familiar.
Pepito! Get the pyramid guard.
What is the magic word?
Please, por favor.
Imagine Tio Pablo's delight to learn his nephews were quite all right.
We will get the gal.
I will stay with the boys.
And so they ran through dark and damp, down the long and sloping ramp.
What a relief.
You are relieved to find the boys?
No, I'm relieved to find out there was no curse.
Then Madeline, still breathing hard, went and fetched the pyramid guard. And so, to head off sure disaster, the rescuers ran fast and faster. They had to rush. They could not stop. They pushed aside the heavy top.
Are you all right, little boys? You do not know how much you frightened us with your terrible prank.
How did this happen?
He did it!
We are sorry.
We are frightened. We will never do that again. Or tease either.
And so the cousins, most contrite, left the pyramid that night, promising to be more polite. The time had come to say farewell.
We are going home,
said Miss Clavel.
You know, I was finally starting to like Egypt. I will even miss the camels and the sand. But not the mummies. Pooh, pooh.
Please come back soon, little girls.
Au revoir, Monsieur Ambassador. Merci beaucoup for your kind hospitality.
Thank you, children. You saved my nephews and taught them a lesson.
They headed home on the big ship. The ending of a marvelous trip. Back home in Paris, in the old house with vines, slept 12 happy girls in 2 straight lines. In the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on the light and said,
Something is not right.
Each little girl with smile beatific had written words in hieroglyphic.
What have you written, mes petites mademoiselles?
We have written, we love her, dear Miss Clavel.
And that's all there is. There isn't any more.